and welcome back to Piggles TV. And let's get straight into it. This week in the news, in Gunma Prefecture, police suspect some thieves that have been doing some recent break-ins there into second-hand shops struck again last week Friday. At about 4:25 a.m., these thieves broke into a Goldie's Oizumi store in the Asahi area of the Oizumi City in Gunma and stole watches, handbags and jewelry amounting to about 1 million yen in value. Then 30 minutes later, they went 15 kilometers down the road. They broke into a brand store shop in Tatemayashi City where they broke the glass again and stole approximately 20 million yen worth of jewelry and wristwatches and merchandise. Now, the police released footage of these thieves because they're trying to get these guys. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. This is, wow, alright. These guys are watching too many movies. It's like a heist. And an update to the story I covered last week about the 9 bodies discovered in Tokyo. What I probably left out is that they were unidentified bodies, but now the police have been able to identify these bodies, and as such, I guess the families will be notified of those persons who were missing. Additionally, of the 9 persons identified, 3 of them were high school girls. Wow. And again, my condolences to those families. It must be really difficult. I don't know. Tokyo police have arrested a 40-year-old member of the Yamaguchi-gumi, Kazuhiro Goto, in connection to, in Japan they have very strict drug policies, and so he might face a very long time in jail, this man here. Additionally, 2 other persons who weren't named in the report were arrested for the same charge. So when they entered the residence, police found 108 potted plants as well as lighting equipment. Saitama elementary school teacher arrested for molesting students. Now, Tomoaki Saito, hired by the prefecture to the school, it's alleged that he fondled 2 female students by calling them into the classroom during the recess period. The parents then made a complaint to the school, and subsequent to that, the man was arrested and has since admitted that he touched the girls inappropriately. Man rams cars into people just outside karaoke parlor. At about 12:49 a.m., Kyohei Nagano, a scaffolding worker, rammed his car into a group of persons outside a karaoke parlor after a dispute between 2 groups of people. It is alleged that Mr. Nagano arrived at the karaoke parlor with 2 other persons, and they did the karaoke thing. Upon leaving, they entered into an argument with another group of persons. While this argument continued, Mr. Nagano went to retrieve his vehicle and rammed his car into the group. The injuries were mostly minor, but the person who had suffered a broken leg was the person that he actually went to karaoke with. He admitted that he did not intend to kill, but he just wanted to he admitted he didn't want to kill. So you stop an argument or fight by ramming a car into a group of people that includes the persons you went with to the karaoke. How does that seem like a good idea? Like what? So he's being charged for attempted murder. 2 of the injuries were Mr. Nakano's acquaintances. That sucks, you injure your own teammates. Tokyo pushes back on bizarre death tax for expats. Now, this law was passed in 2013 and was originally aimed for Japanese nationals who would give up their citizenship. However, this law actually affects any foreign resident that has lived in Japan for over 10 years. And it may even affect those who have been here for 5 years or more. This inheritance tax is charged to people who have died, or to the families of people who have died in Japan, and it's basically 55% of their global assets. What? So the government is entitled to 55% of what you own, of what you owned when you were alive. These things are not common knowledge. You understand me? And I think this only applies to people living in Tokyo. I'm hoping, I'm praying, but this does say for foreign residents who live in Japan. Now, this basically is to deter long-term foreign residents in this country, and again speaks to their xenophobic feelings. Tokyo is often touted as a global hub for finance and technology. And if you want to be touted as such, why would you have a law that is in place to deter a long-term stay? How does that make sense? Basically, expats can't die in this country, and because there is a shortage of skilled workers in the financial sector anyway, and other industries, this may affect the Japanese labor market in ways that they never fathomed. And so they really need to think about what they're doing. In addition to that, it's forcing persons who have lived here for an extended period of time to think about leaving, like permanently. For those who live in Japan, the My Number, which is something that's been made mandatory, the My Number system that came on stream about a year or two ago in Japan is basically reducing the amount of paperwork government and city offices have to handle. And as such, this My Number is linked to so many things that is done to a citizen. It's like a new social security number. So now agencies across Japan are sharing information more easily and such. For those who avoid paying taxes and pension, it's easier for them to find you and to get you, I guess. So in the Ehime prefecture, there was a car chase for a couple hours, and it actually ended up with the car going through a shopping mall. This man claimed that he was going under a lot of stress, and so he started driving like a maniac. He caused several accidents with his mother in the car as well. Police chased him, and eventually they caught up to him, just like in every GTA game there is, or every Need for Speed, or whatever games that you play that has car chases involved. This happened in the Ehime prefecture. So, which story did you find the most interesting and the one that might affect you the most? And as usual, leave your comments down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Alright, yeah, no, tell me no. Why am I going to ram my car into somebody because I'm arguing with them karaoke? Why am I telling the Japanese people that's weird? And you see there's something there with Tokyo. I try to tell me, say, not dead at Japan. Or not dead here. Or not go back on the yard. How them for tax me what me have at Jamaica because me live in Japan? Them not easy. Them first them want to take the pension, now them want tax, now them want when me dead, them want me inheritance, become take. That's a government thing work. Doesn't happen in Jamaica. Doesn't happen anywhere else in the world. I don't think so. Boy, look how the man I go hard. When Japan do something them say go hard, 1,400 pounds of marijuana, and Japan have it as it's super illegal. Yakuza look like them and lose them touch once upon a time.